Good evening, joining you with the news of the hour. I'm Rafa Iqbal.
And I'm Khanwa Muhyiddin.
Starting off the news in detail, after the failure of Operation Sindoor, India once again starts fake encounters under the guise of Operation Mahadev. According to security sources, this new covert military campaign has been launched to conceal the setbacks of Operation Sindoor. Under this nefarious plan, the Indian regime is allegedly preparing to use innocent Pakistanis illegally and forcibly detained in staged encounters, falsely portraying them as cross-border terrorists. The objective of Operation Mahadev is to suppress the growing freedom movement in Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir and to restore the Modi government's waning political credibility. The security sources say India is attempting to present Operation Mahadev as a successful military initiative to erase the embarrassment of Operation Sindoor. On 24th of April this year, two citizens of Azad Jammu and Kashmir, Mohammad Farooq and Mohammad Deen, were martyred in a brutal encounter by the Indian forces after mistakenly crossing the border. In press briefings held on April 29th and 30th, Director General of ISPR revealed details of 723 Pakistani nationals illegally detained in various Indian jails. Additionally, 56 Pakistanis are said to be held in secret custody by the Indian intelligence agencies. As is customary, following these alleged fake encounters, videos and photographs of the deceased alongside planted weapons are circulated in Indian media to support official narrative. Reliable reports suggest that these detainees may be coerced into making anti-Pakistan statements and confessions before the media. Operation Mahadev appears to be a continuation of the Indian Army's long-standing practice of fake encounters in illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. It has gained notoriety as a fake encounter specialist. India, having faced humiliation in the Pahalgam false flag operation and the failure of Operation Sindoor, now seems completely disoriented. To talk more about this, we've been joined by senior analyst Agha Ikrar Haroon. So, of course, thank you for your time at PTV World. But talking about the situation, firstly, we saw Operation Sindoor, how the Indian regime failed miserably in that. It was also a situation of humiliation and embarrassment for the Indian side, as they were not only exposed by Pakistan, but the whole world took cognizance of their propaganda, their hybrid warfare, and the misinformation campaigns by the media. With the start of this new initiative, Operation Mahadev, do you think it's a tactic by the Modi regime to restore their political credibility, or it's just India's aggressive posturing and propaganda campaign?
Thank you so much. You have mentioned a very rightly that this is basically a hybrid warfare. These all false flags, all operations are brainchild of Mr. Ajit Doval, who has categorically at international forums has told that he believes in asymmetrical war because India cannot win a symmetrical war with Pakistan, and they have licked their dust during their so-called Operation Sindoor. So Markai Haq was, a total historical defeat of India, and that defeat has been accepted by the whole world now. So come to this Operation Mahadev, this very important, very sensitive issue you have just raised. Look, it is very easy to kill a martyr, a person who is already illegally detained in a jail, and he has, of course, citizenship of Pakistan, and throw his body somewhere, and then portrayed it that he was infiltrating into Indian occupied Jammu and Kashmir. This is very easy and simple way. This is what India had planned, and Pakistan. I remember it was March or April, and even again then in May, Pakistan has raised this issue at international forums, and Pakistan has provided the list of all these people, Pakistanis who are illegally in Indian jails, in a form of dossier, and that dossier was provided to I think everybody, particularly European Union countries in in Islamabad. So Pakistan has already raised this issue because we understand the Indian you can say ruthless and sick mindset, and you remember they used a boy as an infiltrator after almost he was 10 years in jail. He was very young when he crossed border, unfortunately, and he was in jail for 10 years and more than that. And then he was martyred and his body was thrown, and he was portrayed that it was an infiltrator. And I mean, this is not the only Pakistani citizens in India is so barbaric. If you remember Bashir Muhammad Khan, who was just driving a car with his grandson.
Right.